Yeah, I know my hair is shit. January 6th. It's a new year. Tuesday. It's around 6:58 a.m. Finally back, I think. A lot's happened. Strike week went was okay. Ankle's getting better. Last Monday I had a decent day. I got my invoice coming through. Barco West invoice gonna come through, so I could slowly start to climb myself out this financial situation. I have to make a lot more money though, which is why I'm gonna grind today and the days after. But yeah, but the main thing I want to talk about, and reason I recorded, is this new paradigm shift that I'm gonna really give a shot, and it should work. It really should. The problem was, despite having all this knowledge and stuff, I was still not working. Because I still felt like nothing mattered. I still felt like I didn't even know what I wanted. And like I just generally just like did not know like anything that I really wanted and like really would strive for, you know. So now I had this new perspective where, what if it doesn't matter? What if I don't need to know my long-term life purpose right now? And what if I could just see the short-term goals, the trite goals of losing weight, making an actual income, getting a partner, becoming like a person of that nature? What if I just see that as a vehicle to put myself in a best position, have experiences, and have new perspectives to find out like a life purpose, if that makes sense. Because here's where the part really, this is where the plot thickens, is where by the way, I've been watching a lot of Naruto, but anyways, the part that gets interesting is that that's obvious and that's what I've been thinking before, but the part that I've never like really thought about is that what I'm doing right now is not working. Like living at my parents' house, being stressed all the time, having all these obligations, and having more come up because I don't make enough money, and being overweight and being unhealthy. What I do know, what I don't know is my long-term vision. I don't know. But what I do know is, and this is the part where it shatters, what I do know for sure that I cannot argue with at all, like any day of the week, no matter how I feel, no matter what, I cannot argue that my current situation is not helping me. I'm broke, I'm fat, I'm lonely as fuck, my social skills are horrible because I don't socialize. None of that is helping me. What I do know for sure is that this is not, like, how do you say this? What I'm doing right now is not working. So I need to change. Like, I need to change and strive towards a goal and work towards it and commit to it, even if I don't know my life purpose. And so I'm gonna use that. Like, I'm not gonna try to find the North Star right now. I don't think it's even possible because of my current situation. I think I desperately need to leave my current situation so I even have a chance at being in a position where I can really explore these belief sets and afford to like really bash myself down and go through these things required to, you know, kind of go through the same path Kai did, my mentor, real mentor. And I think this is really, I'm getting excited talking about it because it takes the pressure off. I think, I don't know how it will stand against the test of time, but I think I'm just going to commit to it. I think no matter how I feel, I'm going to just commit to it. So we're finally going to start producing here, boys. We're going to start tracking our life again. We're going to start doing everything again. I'm excited because now we're going to start getting results again, which is what I kind of been looking for, but I didn't really care about, to be honest. I've been like apathetic, but not at the same time, you know. Like, I never, like, the past 2 months, I've never had to drive, or, like, maybe, like, the past month. I think the past month, honestly. Ever since I broke my ankle, bro, honestly, or I sprained my ankle, I just lost my drive. And I've never had that before. It's, like, I wrote this on the document. I won't pull it up now, it's not worth it. But I wrote it down, like, I never even fathomed that I would be, like, lazy as fuck with no drive. And I've been lazy before in terms of actions, but what I mean by lazy is, like, I mean, like, not wanting anything. And, like, not striving for anything, not being ambitious. Because I'm telling you right now, ever since I was 13, literally, I kid you not. Wait, let me sneeze. Anyways, like, this is not an exaggeration. This is the truth. Probably before, I'm just going to say since I was 13, because that's when I started quad drumming. But, like, before this, because I was learning drums before, and I wanted to become the best and all that shit. Dude, I'm about to turn 20 in, like, what? Like, 13 days, bro. 2 weeks. I'm going to be 20 in 2 weeks. Which is honestly kind of fucking crazy, and it's a little bit scary. But look, I'm going to be 20 in 2 weeks. And ever since I was 13 years old, I've been super driven as fuck. When I was 13, I wanted to become the best quad drummer. Learn all these things, build quadology, all this shit. That was my first dream. And then I discovered Fortnite. And when I played Fortnite, I literally wanted to become a pro player. Like, I was practicing like that. And it was really fucking fun. And I wavered. But what did not waver was my drive. Like, even if I was lazy, I would feel so guilty. Because I knew I just wanted to, like, really become a good player. It's such a fun game. And I'm lucky that the things I choose that I like doing. Drums, love it, still stick to it. Fortnite, I really want to play it again when I get, that freedom. It's a really fucking fun game. It's really skillful as well. And I think it's just something that brings me joy. And then after Fortnite, I capped out at my setup level, to be honest with you. It just wasn't worth playing anymore because I wouldn't get better because I wasn't able to practice skill sets because I was just lagging too much, And I was like, I gotta make money. And then I went down the entrepreneurial rabbit hole where at first, through the agency, business is fucking tough, right? Business is by far the hardest thing I've done in my life, times 1,000, times 1,000,000, okay? I started an agency, and I stuck to it. I literally just picked one thing and stuck to it. And at that time, I didn't know, I was just trying to, like, make a couple $1,000s to, like, increase my setup, but I went down this rabbit hole of, like, really want to make money. And my goal was, like, 10K a month, right, obviously, and making a full-time income, because I realized how easy it was. Like, it's really not that hard. And I worked really fucking hard. And my point is, I always had this drive, like, always. And, with business, my drive was higher than before. Higher than ever. Because I realized that at this point, I'm a world-class drummer. I'm really good at Fortnite. I'm a really smart kid. If I can get, like, half as good as I am at drumming at business and make real money, then, like, business is a skill, right? And it could be considered a hobby, whatever. But the thing is, if you're good at business, that changes your life. Because if you make a full-time income, that's a full-time income, That's, like, life right there. It's money. Unfortunately, right? When it comes to worldly things, like, money is, like, a lot of life right there. Like, if you don't have money, you're fucked. If you do have money, you can do whatever you want. And so my whole point here is that because I've been so driven for, like, literally, like, not 9 years, what I'm saying, like, almost 7 years now, I never even fathomed the possibility of me being apathetic or unambitious. Like, dude, during this timeline as well, I wanted to learn coding. I wanted to become a music score expert. I wanted to teach. I wanted to, like, build quadology. I wanted to do all these things on top. Like, I was so ambitious, bro. Like, I had weird dreams of, like, being the best. So ambitious, so driven. These are good things. Because you always, like, you feel like this movement, this momentum to drive towards something, no matter where you are. It's like a video game. It's like really fucking weird. It's like when you play Minecraft and you can't stop building. I felt like that all the time. It was just on crack, right? I just lost that. Lost it. I didn't lose it for good. I mean, it's gonna come back, but I never fathomed that being a possibility. So it's been tough. But yeah. So that solution I came up with, and I'm gonna stick with it. And I guess I brought back that tangent just because I was trying to explain how big of a deal this was. I'm not trying to like put excess importance on it, but it's pretty weird. It's pretty tough. Never even thought it was possible, but I'm glad I went through it because it's a very tough battle. If I can get through this, I can get through a lot of things, you know? I never say I can't get through anything because, bro, like, I still haven't gone through a lot of shit. I have never seen a close relative die, never had a friend die, never been in a near life death scenario. I've never been seriously injured before, you know, where I've been in a hospital for months. Like, I've never done that. There's a lot of things that I haven't experienced that would be very novel, but you know, like fucking breakups and shit, like all that shit is stuff where I'm gonna like come back to square one, most likely. But yeah, for now that's my viewpoint. And that should bring back some drive, I think. It's very logical, very clarity. I know emotion is requiring a lot of goals, but I think the logic will help this one, because the thing about the emotions is like I experienced it before. Like literally I wrote down my why, my short-term motivations like last Friday, and I was crying about them. But I sometimes I just think about them and just see like what emotions spark up. And like I did that yesterday when I did nothing yesterday at Monday, and I just didn't care. I was like, whatever, friends, who cares about my friends? They don't like me anyways. Because I am having some challenges with the camaraderie of my not close friends. Close friends are always really good, but I want to start making new friends then. The camaraderie with those is a bit tough. So I really didn't care about saving them, which is bad, but yeah, emotions are pretty fickle, man. But I really thought I had something going, because I thought it was aligned, and I'm sure it is. Like, I'm sure I'll experience it later, but is the best way I could say it is, even if it's aligned, it's not reliable. Unless it's like really deep. Unless like you're about to go homeless in 2 weeks, or your mom's dying, or like something that's like actually hitting you in the present moment. Not some hypothetical, I want to save my friends, I want to be a good person. Unless like you got a crazy drive, which is what I had. Which I don't know if I just lost it temporarily because of burnout or some biological thing. But my point here is that the emotional goal, trying to put emotions to the goal, have worked sometimes, but not reliably. So I resorted to a little bit more logic. Because now I can't really argue that. Again, that's why I love this paradigm shift. Because like, I cannot argue that being fat, broke, not free, all these things is gonna help me find my life purpose, which is, I do care about that. So the funny thing is, I didn't lose total apathy, because I still care about not being apathetic. I still care about being driven. I still care that the fact that I'm not driven. I still care that the fact that I'm not really doing anything. And so I still have that desire, but I'm just like, I can't crack like actually getting out, moving and doing shit. Like, I couldn't even get myself to eat on time last week, you know? So anyways, because of that, I will care minimally, but the logic will help. Because if I can't argue against that at all times, then that should be enough to be like, okay, even though I don't really care about anything right now, I should still make money. I should still do these things. I should still get healthy. Because I do care about finding like the higher purpose in life. I do care about that still. I do care. I always cared, you know? I still have that care. It's just apathetic right now emotionally. It's not getting me out of bed, but this logic should help a lot. Because now, even though I don't really... Oh, this is the last puzzle piece I want to put together. Sorry, I'm really sick right now. Congestion-wise. I don't know what's happening. It's just the winter. I don't know. But, look. So what this also achieves is that I still have a good reason to do these basic things despite not having a higher purpose. That's basically the puzzle piece. I can still do these. I can still put in massive action while not having a super emotional drive, which is good. It's good. It's a means to an end. But the good thing is that these goals are very basic. Like literally, the inputs to make a lot of money and lose a bunch of weight are to make videos, make a lot of high quality videos, and number two, or more specific, okay, make videos, get feedback, make more videos, whatever. And then getting 280 pounds is just working out every morning, following my routine, and not eating shit food. Like, all there is to it. All there is to it. And, like, not eating too much food, obviously, and doing more cardio, more running, all that shit. Like, it's really not that hard. It's not complicated at all. I know exactly what to do. And then finding love is a bit more complicated because I haven't done that, but I'm assuming it would be Owen would help a lot with that, because Owen's a very talented or a very skilled person socially. Like, everyone he touches becomes his, like, comrade. I'm not saying he's, like, friends with everyone, but he knows how to pick people. He knows how to make relationships, especially with women, bro. He finds the girl he wants. He's literally, like, in their deepest love within, like, a couple days. It's ridiculous. And then, I mean, sometimes they break up, but, like, he's been in, like, multiple quality long-term